In 2011, the Federal Trade Commission received 1.8 million reports of identity theft and fraud alone. I'm staff learning less than 352nd CSSB. I'm the SASMO NCOIC and the 25 Bravo in the unit, Computer Information Specialist, and I'm here to help you avoid becoming a statistic. There are 3 areas that I'm going to cover about computer and network security to help you with this. First is physical security, internet and network security, and then lastly we're going to cover knowing what information you have on the internet. First, physical security. Eddie Murray, who is the head computer systems teacher at Kentucky Tech on the Alma campus, says of physical security, if you don't have physical security, you don't have any security at all. Sergeant First Class Chapman, one of my instructors for the 25 Bravo course, says, if I can put my hands on it, it's mine. To illustrate these points, I'm going to show you a couple of items that I've acquired to help me in my job in the Army. First one is this disc right here. If I were to get my hands on your computer, if it runs XP, I can put this disc in, reboot your computer, and reset your password if you have one on there. Another thing is, this is a standard netbook or laptop hard drive. It's small, about the size of a cell phone. If I hook this device up to it, I turned a hard drive into a USB hard drive, which I can use to collect any information on there. If you were to, say, go to Starbucks and you're enjoying the Wi-Fi, you leave your laptop laying there for just a second. All I have to do is click a couple of thumbs, buttons, slide your hard drive out. It's mine. I can get any information that's on there whatsoever. Any pictures, any of your internet cookies for what sites you might use, anything at all. So just be careful what you do with your iPhones, smartphones, the normal cell phones, laptops, netbooks, any of that. Don't leave it lying around. Don't be that person. One last thing along with physical security is passwords. I know it seems like every site you use has a different 16-letter, 2-number, 3-symbol rule for passwords. With that, you're going to want to write your password down. That's a bad idea. But if you do it, make sure that you keep that a secure place. Your wallet's not a secure place. If I can steal your laptop, I can steal your wallet. And if I have both right there, I have access to all of your information. Now, network security. I shouldn't be talking to anyone about network security and have to say that you need an antivirus software. Everyone should know that. Beyond antivirus software, Mr. Murray recommends that you also have an anti-malware and spyware remover. What malware and spyware are is whereas a virus would infect your computer and will maliciously delete files and stuff like that. Spyware merely goes on there and it's a lot more low-key, and it'll report your information up to someone else. It can get keystroke software, so if you're typing in a password, they now have that. Or it could be tracking what sites you go on, stuff like that. And these things will help remove those. The last thing is knowing what you put online. The first thing I want to talk about there is something called geotagging. It's in taking a photo and embedding data into it, like the latitude and longitude, the time and the place and the location that it was taken. There was a New York Times article or of course Adam Savage, who most people would know from his TV show Mythbusters. He tweeted a picture of his Land Rover with the tag, now it's off to work. Now with that, and with the geotagging on, he was showing anyone who wanted, and lots of people who he didn't want to know, what he drove, where he lived, and when he would be gone. Are there any single females out there who tweet pics around the house? This feature can be turned off on most phones, but a lot of phones it is standard. So you want to check that and make sure that's turned off. Another thing I want to talk about is just knowing what accounts you have out there. Do you have accounts with Amazon? Do you have accounts with PayPal? Everyone you have accounts with, you want to know who has your information where. So that way, if Amazon has a break-in, no fault of your own, Amazon got hacked and their users' data is out there. Do you have an Amazon account? Which credit card number do they have? So that way you don't have to put a blanket fraud alert out there. If only one piece of information is out there, then you can just cancel that one credit card, put one alert. If your bank happened to got hacked, or your bank account, you may need to put a blanket fraud alert out there. Just know what information you're putting out there. Know where it is, who has it, and what their security measures are. I'd like to thank you for your time, and be safe out there.